Hey, my sweet marshmallows, how you guys doing today? This is day 4. We are officially at day 4. It's been, it's literally have been the longest 4 days that I have ever experienced for myself. And just, anybody else that's in this workshop with me can say that these are very long 4 days. Like, yes, it's a very long 4 days. The thing that we're going to be focused on today is forgiveness. Okay, the first few days are going to be hard, and by the end of the 7th day, we should be able to feel at peace. We're releasing, sorting out things. Like I told my girls to pretty much imagine the situation as like boxed up information. Imagine you put up some supplies from the past and you open up that box and you look through it and you kind of like, wow, this is what's going on. You're picking through it and stuff like that. Be able to sort those things out instead of everything was just thrown in there. You were able to look at it, sort it out, and be able to put it back, neatly, and be able to close that box and that chapter of your life. Okay, not saying that you are just putting it away, but you're able to like reminisce on it, understand it, and be able to move past it. This is the part where we're pretty much moving past what has happened, making a sense of what's excuse me, oh my god, making sense of what's going on. Okay, this is where we are right now. Let me take a sip of this tea, y'all. Excuse me. It's some peach tea with lemon and honey. But yeah. This is where we are. Oh, excuse me. I gotta sneeze one more time, y'all. Hold up. Okay. Yes, this is where we are. So the forgiveness stage is going to be very hard. Okay, it's going to be very hard only because a lot of people have a hard time with forgiveness and what comes with forgiveness, and how can I forgive? Will they forgive me? Like those two dynamics, like pretty much forgiveness is just hard. Let's see. So you have 5 questions for forgiveness. I will be asking these girls these questions about forgiveness. So, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. First question. Have you forgiven the people in your life who have harmed you? Why or why not? Okay. So most of you guys, that's very, you don't have a good standpoint on forgiveness. You'd be like, no, because I resent them for. You may say something like that, but why do you resent them? Try to make sense of why you could not do that. Sometimes people, I'm going to be honest with you, some people don't deserve forgiveness because what they did to you could have been truly wrong. And, that's the consequence. Okay. Some of the times, like when a person does wrong to you, something that I would just say the Black community does is like if somebody does something wrong and it could be blatantly wrong, like people know about it, they may sweep it under the rug because they're family or something like that. But I do feel like a person needs to be held accountable for their actions and know that it comes with consequences, and one of those consequences is that they no longer have access to you. Okay, that's the first question. Second question. Is forgiveness challenging? And if you can be more specific, what about it is challenging? Yeah, that question. Third question. How long do you hold a grudge, and is it beneficial for you to hold that grudge? Okay? And I feel like that grudge is nothing but stemmed anger, okay? Look at that anger. Ask yourself, what's making me angry? Is this something that I can work out amongst myself, or is it because I know what that person done to me and I feel like it was unfair? Okay, make sense of the situation from the outside looking in. Okay, ask all those different questions. Last question. How do you think your life would have been different if those people didn't hurt you? How would it be different if you forgave them? Okay, so kind of look at, if that wasn't to happen, would your life be different? If you forgave them, would your life be different? You're kind of looking at that, like pretty much making sense, like, if they didn't do this to me and I was the same way, then what's the purpose of, you know, not being able to forgive them? That's one thing as well. Again, y'all, try to write the questions down or pause the video. I am going to be working on trying to put the actual description to the pictures somewhere. I'm going to be working on that, so you, like, maybe if you are watching this video now, you will be able to see all of the questions up until this point, okay? Because I'm working on it. I just got a lot of stuff to do. Let's see. The second thing that I'm going to have them do is write a letter to the person that has harmed them, okay? This is going to be hard. It's definitely going to be hard, especially trying to have a conversation with somebody that hurt you and have them understand what they did to you and why you feel that way. And are they going to be able to understand it? 5:05 on this clock. So I feel like a change is going to happen, whether it's good or bad, but you pretty much came into terms that if I spoke my piece, I don't have to hear what they have to say because I made sense of it within myself. But the letter that I'm going to have you guys write is pretty much write a letter to the person you need and want to forgive. Throw it away, burn it, or give it to them, okay? So like I said, this is showing you that you can get rid of it amongst yourself. But if you feel like you want to have a better connection and possibly have that person understand, try to give them that, pretty much give that person that letter. So that way maybe they can like think about it, you know, because sometimes if you don't show them that you're struggling, they're going to think everything is okay. That's why you need to clearly voice what's going on with you and have clear communication and clear understanding of your emotions and how you can let somebody know, like, hey, I'm not feeling good today. Or, you know, like, you know, you caused me pain. I want you to know that I felt, you know, some type of way about it. Okay? And it's a quote here. It says, forgive others not because they deserve forgiveness, but because you deserve peace. That's the main reason for this forgiveness exercise for day 4. Okay? Like I said, most of the time, you know, do it for yourself. You know that if you cannot make peace with that, you're going to hold that grudge. And aka that grudge, I'm going to associate that with that anger, okay? Somebody hungry. Kyle about to say hanger. But you're going to associate that with anger. And you do not want to be an angry person. You do not want to lash out at, you know, innocent people because you have not worked those things out amongst yourself, okay? Let me see. You guys should also be having a journal, you know, not only, you know, using the questions that I'm giving you guys, but also asking yourself questions to the ones I gave you. Like constantly questioning, like I said, from day 1, you need to question your emotions, behaviors, and experiences at all times as you're working through this to make sense of it all. Let's see. But yeah, so guys, hopefully you guys are doing well. You are feeling great today. I don't really have too much to tell you today because I'm actually recording this before I meet with them. But whatever I discover, hopefully you guys can relate. And, you know, comment down below that you know, what's something that you related to, or, you know, what's something that you find difficult that maybe I can help you out with, okay? But, you know, share the video, comment, like this video if you haven't already, subscribe if you like this content. But until next time, y'all stay sweet.